With the kill to propel NaVi back in. Now they've got to be cognizant about this mid flank. Frozen can get activated in the blink of an eye, but they tap on the bomb already, forcing peaks. Now Frozen's got to make a move, and his teammates are folding like flies. It's all eyes on Frozen, having to do the heavy lifting. Ice in his veins, but they're on the bomb. Got to act quickly here, does Frozen. This is the guy for MOUZ, but he can't quite find it. And so the defuse stuck. The full 10 seconds used. And it's NaVi with an exciting round off the rip.
The first of many, I think. What Morgan Frozen do with that spam, man. He puts every single round down range into the smoke. But as said, great body block. NaVi keep him covered. That was an absolute nightmare of a round, an absolute mess.
Fast wrapping through the donut. Bit sat up in Temple. Gonna have to keep his wits about him. He'll hear these footsteps, so he knows they're coming. Full blind. Torshi's dead. Never even knew what hit him. And Bit goes swinging out with another before Frozen can get that trade. This one ends up even. Bomb now down. MOUZ giving it a great go with the force buy. Zershan trying to go through the motions, gets into the big box. A little awkward here. He's got to pick a path, and he will try and fight for the safety of CT, but dead after one. It's left onto Ema. Looking for NaVi's route back into the retake, and he can't quite deal with Frozen, so the reply is immediate. You don't wait long. But he put out tweets. He said he wasn't thrilled with his performances from the player, even though they came through it looking good. Bit USB going to tap out one. Don't quite know how he's gotten away with it, and it makes this round interesting. Simple's Deagle can't quite stand up to Zershan. And so JL now moving in, taking up the reins, smoked off. The MAC-10 will find the kill as he battles through the smoke. Now Frozen left to finish the job. He's got the bomb on his back, but he just wants to take this fight, keep him at bay, keep him at range. The molly.
Putting it a lockdown to Luck. Does he want to trust Luck, or will he trust his aim? On the tap, forces a spam, goes over the top, and he sees Frozen through it, but not enough to get the kill. You only have one more chance to run this fake play in the flash. Frozen's buying his time, and JL can't win this, surely. Oh, I don't know about it. It's going to be close, and even he realizes it's one bridge too far. Nice try. But MOUZ get out with a good. Zershan with a massive 3-kill round, and Frozen living just long enough.
Yeah, still, he's got great knowledge of how he should be approaching this, right? Just knowing that being alive is all that really matters. And JL rains death down through the smokes.
What smoke?
That's madness. He makes it look so controlled, like that was easy, like that was ever obvious, but single-handedly, he's torn this round away. MOUZ never even have the time to feel like they get set up there. You get into a site, you get a bomb planted, but then you get mauled, and
I'd love to know what he saw, because on the kill feed there's no smoke icons, and you know, I can't really tell. It looks different on client, slightly, but it looks like he can just see everything there. He gets a bit of an inkling. The bomb plant is open, but maybe he's just lining it up with a pillar.
Exert a bit of ownership on this part of the map. That actually frees up Bit to rotate over to B, and in good timing as well. However, Beast getting fed in mid. Alexi traded at least, leaves this even. MOUZ have got B. They've also got a lurk all the way through the A site.
Torshi with a crucial kill to Simple, though. That's going to give them the bomb plant. The molly forces them wide. Torshi almost lines him up. I think Bit realized there, but it's too little and it's too late. Torshi's come to play. This isn't doing anything though. NaVi on shuffling. Bit did go for an aggressive play, but they see the B hit coming from a mile away, and JL puts up a kill. Trying to hide out in his little cubby here in the corner. Alexi causing problems. They do nade out JL at least, but Torshi deciding to back up with a bomb. He's alone right now, calling desperately for reinforcements.
Yeah, both these guys were faking the A site, right? So they're a lot later to the bomb site, and Ema sees a leg, looking to take more than that though. He'll swing it wide, full blind, and there's Yimpat with his first kill on the board. And what an important one it is. Simple on the receiving end. It's all left onto Alexi. A threat from the cave, but wiped out by Torshi on the wide swing. MOUZ do a fantastic job to make anything of that round, considering it started.
No info. NaVi don't know what's going on. They're about to find out.
Oh, Bit's clean with it for the first one, swinging out for a bit more. Another dink from him, but end of the line. Now IEM's got to do it, and he's burning. Forced out into the open. They hear that molly tagging. Impact with another to his name, and Torshi's off, fires down range. JL dead, and it's all left onto Alexi. Late through middle. Not a hope in the world in this retake. MOUZ have got all the time they need to get set up. And Impact's even trying to take the donut away. Finn's going to clash here, and he'll win it out. What a feeling to go forth and win out this first half. If you're MOUZ, considering how this starts, it was looking lights out for NaVi. Might have to concede this side of the map and wait for the rotates, and that's what IEM is here to cut down. Sure, it's the one and done, but he keeps NaVi looking pretty as they're now 4-on-3 with the bomb down, Bits boosted, beckoning them in.
I love this boost. He's going to peek really late as well. When they forget about it, Shuey wins that fight, and now they have info. They know another man's trapped.
Simple holds on the cross, but JL's dead at ramp. This one is so quickly getting away from NaVi. And MOUZ will be the ones to pick it up.
How?
They didn't have anything to latch onto there. Red was controlled, the rotates was slow, they were retaking the site.
Some very nice kills in these last 6 rounds or so. Oh, Frozen through the smoke. Not again. And NaVi just around in disarray now. That's something.
Yeah, but you're not ready for a second man, which, you know, kind of ironic for Alexi there, considering how often they double caved when NaVi were on that CT side. He just completely discounts the presence of Xertion. Is the signal to hit the go button, but the backstab in from Shuey. And now Torshi looks back at main. Bit dead. Simple's gotta hit this, and he will. The pressure's on now for Torshi. Gotta watch 2 angles, but his teammates move in, and they'll make it nice and easy for him. Frozen's got Donut, and the wrap round comes through. Impact is moving in. He might be able to stop this. The bomb is the last man crossing. No. And so a high impact kill out of Impact again. And it's bought time for Frozen to move into middle and lend a helping hand. Impact does not have to do this alone. He's got his team backing him up every step of the way. And there's Frozen as the point man to come in and take matters into his own hand.
Oh, they're flashing through. That's so cheeky with the molly as well. Right as NaVi had walked out through the smoke. Alexi's still here. Shuey doesn't know how close he was to death there, but his teammate's flash gives him some room, and Frozen takes a second. Upsets galore here.
I mean, a lot of these rounds have felt pretty desperate towards the end for NaVi, and with each kill that goes against you, you're getting more and more desperate. Feels like you're living in a nightmare right now. Every player you face is just locking you out all across the map. You've got nothing left if you're Bit, and so he'll get hounded down. It's the captain to close, and with that howl, I'll move up a map in this series. Overpass.
Hey guys, if you want to upgrade your inventory, make sure to check out Hot Pizza GG. Hot Pizza offers many different game modes like cases, upgrades, battles, and so on. My favorite game is Case Battle, because here you can challenge and interact with other players. And of course, win big. Withdrawing skins from Hot Pizza is very easy. Just go to your inventory, select the skin you want to receive, and you will get the trade offer in less than a minute. And if you want to make a deposit, there are many different payment methods, including crypto and skins. So guys, if you want to play on Hot Pizza, don't forget to use my code VLADAPART to get 50 cents for free. A link will be in description below.
Oh, and it's clean from Shuey to open. Oh, more dualies where that came from. That's 5 guns in the connector, all firing back at NaVi. Good tap from Simple. Well, remove one and give them the spacing to get into B, but so much more has to be done before NaVi can even look to get this bomb down. JL tries to take a bit of space back over towards Spawn, and he will find Impact, but he's in this all alone. The site is lost, the bomb dropped with it, and Xertion is there to put a stop to it. If this is the tag team that you're going to get, if you're going to get these hot starts from...
Nice back off of Frozen there. He almost walked out with Torshi, who didn't realize they were deep, but he'd rather just stay alive and play with his teammate, set up a rifle. They're going to do that now. The molly falls short. Impact hits a massive kill. You could barely see him, and IEM gets picked out Meanwhile, this long flank comes in. It's going very slow, though, just in case there's a toilets lurker. Now both players called in the site. Xerxes starts to run, and Alexi takes him out. Huge kill for the captain of NaVi. 2-on-3.
And everyone coming from Dumpster. Alexi on the angle. Farms up the first man in. The Impact's going to be the one who has to trade this and sees him on the dice box. Knows he's got him boxed in. Does deal with Alexi. Now Simple is the one to beat, but that's easier said than done. They're on the bomb, and Simple swings will deny the defuse.
Kit.
He's grabbed the kit. He's grabbed it, and Sasui will grab this defuse right from under their noses. With seconds to spare, he gets that trade, that all-important trade onto Simple swinging toilet. And now if you try to go back up A, that's when you're walking into Frozen with the games this guy's been having. There's opponents you'd rather face here, and Frozen, good timing on the turnaround back to long. When you see Ema there, you're under no illusion what that means. That this bomb was looking to come back up, that they were leaving the back door open, but Simple deals with Frozen cleanly. Now they hear the plant coming in. They know they've got a 1v1 on the planter, but they can't win it.
Simple gives him the shadow advantage and just decks him anyway. Bit goes on to kill the retaker in the 1v1 for the round.
To come back up the connector into this AAA lean. Frozen fights on short, and he will feed Alexi one. So he's on a bit of an off angle for the long hold, and so that one just walks right into him. Torshi has missed this timing, but he hears the footsteps turning around. He'll deal with it, and Alexi sandwiched Torshi, puts him in a box. Good night.
No, he just spammed him through toilets. I don't think he saw him at all.
So Alexi has this feeling right now that he's got a very good grasp on the game.
Yeah. And if JL starts, getting B entries or something,
that's a little awkward.
Yeah, free gun. And finally, Torshi takes a peek into an enemy for a change. He gets that kill at Monster. Frozen finds a second. And MOUZ, this wouldn't be the first time they've won a round with 2 guns. That's it. And it's looking like enough. Are you really going to drop in? Oh, you cheeky boy. No way he commits. Frozen doesn't shoot because he wants Alexi to drop. He's like, oh yeah, I'm not here. You can come down this ladder. It's safe. It's not safe. And Ema in a 1-on-4. First job, find Frozen. And well, next job, go next round.
The one worry is this creep up through the bathrooms. And while his teammates are checking it, he's out on an island, and the swing from Frozen is just a second too late, but it won't matter because he goes on to knock out every remaining NaVi player. And then Sui locks it in.
He arrives right on time.
Yeah, forget I said anything. Sure, Torshi kind of got hung out to dry. Maybe this gives an avenue to NaVi.
Did he jump spot him? It looked like he was going for the jump. Oh, Alexi's been hurt. Free bomb. First class delivery. Xerxes got it smoked off as well, but they're down the ladder. They're not far around the corner. Ema dead as well. Xerxes on a tear with 3 in the round. And JL's lurkout B, no matter how influential, well, is now anything but. His team nowhere to be seen. And JL, for the end of the half, is just looking for stats.
The ultimate grift from MOUZ proved to just be the presence of this comm man in every round that they had one. The results were there. It's palpable. Whether it's Frozen 4King, Xerxes going forward and finding the bomb, this half shapes up nicely for MOUZ when all is said and done.
The gush sucked out of him.
This is a very weird retake.
Yeah.
5v5, but with a 1 HP player, it feels like a 4v5. So as they move in, they're going to get struck down by the Glock. Sui trying to make some moves. Eventually bested, but Bits Doolies have got their work cut out for them. Far too much to do for just one man up through short.
Oh, great play inside of the smoke here for Ema. Impact, and as he spams it, he'll have no idea. He'll run right by this. What a play with a flash, though. Definitely not ready for more. Alexi picks up a huge double, and Ema wants to play for the whole goddamn round. He wants to play for everything. Takes the bomb. Sui now given a chance, cross behind the site, but he sneaks right into the angle, and Ema makes do by his position. Monster flash goes over.
IEM's already cleared mid though. Alexi's here. There's 4 players inside of the B site, so this is about as pretty as it should be for NaVi. They've got everyone in the right place. JL farms up the remaining 2. He goes on to get a hat-trick at the end of that. JL starting to find his footing, and IEM first look in with the AWP.
That's so smart, dude, because he even waits. He lets them walk into mid thinking the molly's worked. Anything but. The impact, only good for one. Ima's still stuck down in connector, and he's dropped the bomb and then some. 3 kills for Ima, who's having a quiet map, but that's a massive round that NaVi need drastically. Just because, you know, it's back and forth and NaVi don't have full cash yet, but you can see MOUZ's money.
As the rest of MOUZ now try and break into B. Too strong, falls to 1. It's just JL from behind the pillar. He's gonna need support. Alexi's raining in flashes from the heavens. Very complimentary to his site anchor. Makes it nice and easy for JL. And with the bomb away from MOUZ, there's no winning this round. NaVi are closing the gap.
That was sick from JL. What a way to pivot. Simple won't hang around forever as the smoke fades. Sui even looks in. He's playing the fade. NaVi getting aggressive on B. About to clear this out. It might not matter. It might be too late.
Exertion. Flying. That's so awkward. IEM head on a swivel as Ima tears him down. Torshi in the backline makes it a little more competitive for a moment here. Simple as to back up, go through the motions through bank, and Bit full sends.
Wow.
Straight through the dumpster. It's left on a Simple. He's going to replicate the move that Bit just made. They never saw him cross. They never saw him cross. And so Frozen's deleted. No one in position to trade this. Simple eventually dealt with, and it's Impact to find him. That's a very intriguing head-to-head because I feel like Impact actually has been, of the MOUZ squad, is right here.
All 4?
Surely not. I mean, they checked him last time. And this time they try to check him. The Impact dead. They're going to start spamming. Nice. And so it's just the one and done. Now that con rotate comes into fruition for JL. But as mentioned, he had to make noise to do it. They didn't know about Alexi, but Frozen trades him. Turns on a dime. Bits recovered the M4. A chance at the 1v1, but doesn't convert the spray. And that missed opportunity, just as the bullet sailed on past, that opportunity sails past NaVi. Vitality OG's Victor. Oh, and this time the boost is fruitful. They do it again, and Torshi reaps the reward. You get a 5v4 to open up this round. You get a 5v4 to grace you in what could be your last round of play, and he even takes it one step further, does Torshi.
Simple rush connector after they saw that boost. He thought he had room. Torshi's taken him out as well, so 2 kills, and it might just be done. Yimpat, what a phenomenal map from this guy, who has not looked like this yet. This is his best game in MOUZ, 20 and 12 up against NaVi, and he has just slammed the hammer down with 2 more shots.
And MOUZ from the play-ins who were lights out there where Torshi was the star. Now the usual suspects look to show up. It's Frozen, it's Xertion. Lights out game from them today. Yimpat started this on dire straits. He couldn't even find it.
Roy,
well, they're in.
Takes down Electronic. Looking to start strong here, Fnatic. T-Star. Shiro, bullets through, safe plant from Dexter. Roy wants more blood. He had a high-flying performance. What? Shiro's caught Dexter through the smoke. I thought that bomb plant was a certainty. Falls upon Shiro now, a fake out from Afro, pushing through. Roy keeps it level. It's really hinging on Roy. He can't get more. Yes, he can. A third. Someone put a bullet in him. 20 HP, a 2-on-2 emerges. Roy, primed, ready, spotted. Should be Shiro to isolate. Now they get the info on the last. It's only Crims yet to frag in a 1v2. Perfecto to reposition. Crims gets the info. 10 seconds. Fakes out. Needs to find a frag. Can't do it. Crims down. Holding his nerve is Shiro. A triple kill. And look at this. Oh, the vibes are so high.
Who's the in-game leader?
The vibes. I just got goosebumps all over my arms just seeing Shiro. Focus. He's laughing, Chad.
Yeah.
Laughing.
Okay, well, Shiro here denies the plan and does an awful lot more. 3 for him.
Ouch, that nade leaves Hobbit with very
Roy has one as well.
With. That's sure, he pushes wide. Crims was holding. And leaves us into an AWP head-to-head that Shiro was unprepared for. A valuable contribution now from Afro. Not in a hurry, but with 20 seconds, they do need to get a wiggle on. Electronic Needs help, needs support. Perfecto to distract, maybe Electronic. Ooh, he had a chance onto the bomb carrier. Roy saves them, and just in the nick of time, the frags come through for that plant buster. 1v3, can he deny? Doesn't look like it. And Fnatic securing another. That was hanging in the balance for a while, and Roy's name in the feed twice. You can't really contest this. A flash just to try and facilitate a frag.
It's going to do it.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh!
It's not. Perfecto gets away at 10 HP, and now they actually have the advantage for this retake. Afro, important shots to be hit here. Smoke on the bomb, he takes some liberties, going wide, doesn't want to be the first to take that pot shot, calls the bluff on the fake.
Oh no!
Oh, that leaves a mark, that is a problem, and they will take the round. Punishment back. They wait for it, delay it, hoping to have as many faces staring at the sandbags. Oof, Shiro, he's been spotted and dismounted.
There's the flash. Ooh, he's not going.
Electronic's being pushed, and Afro dead. Nice catch from Electronic, just not feeling any pressure. You'd think he'd be feeling the pressure, but he's not showing any signs of it. And Crims has made a round out of this with a second quick succession onto Shiro. Considering that Buster flank, you know that B players likely have had a lot of liberties and could very well be about ramp, but with 30 seconds left, and Cloud9 looking to end this half with the advantage. And they will do so. Secure. Looking solid. An interesting first taste, a first look at what new Cloud9 have to offer. We'll be right back with more.
The train of Cloud9, it's in your face.
Yeah, let's see what Afro's got. He's got Dexter in support at least. Turn the flash. Great headshot out of Dexter, but Electronic says, anything you can do, I can do better. Doubles up. Crims will do the same. Contributes heavily. Ooh, gap for Electronic to try and punish, but that bomb goes down. Does it? Spoke too soon. I thought Shiro was holding that one.
Should have.
Smoke coming through. Messy now. Electronic would need to do... Oh, he has done a whole lot. Gets 3 before Shiro's thrust into the 1v2, and he's out of there.
Plenty of time to play this round out here.
Fake the steps. Go on.
Full-on reset.
You're not fakey-ing us out.
Well, Crims is rocking a Glock.
That's what he needs for his 4th frag. It's going to have to be Crims. Oh, okay, Fnatic can count on Mr. Consistent.
One flash as well if they want to try and make a play happen.
Yeah. And that's what they've been waiting for. Afro can't quite believe it. An AK. Elevated AK. Crims reacting. Flash in the sky. Hoping to get info off of that. Forces him all back. Perfecto finished off, but there's Hobbit. Still with the AK. Posts his second. Confirmation of presence. Spots Roy on the crane. Crosshair's good. And the frag is 2. Hobbit doing so much for the boys. A triple kill so far. Make it quad. He takes another scalp. 1 AK Chad. And they've got themselves the round. Unless Mezzi can come up clutch. Rifle. He can work with that. 12 bullets. All he needs. Buster on site, Hobbit exposed. If he can just find that Buster, waiting for the reswing.
He's got no idea. He's overlooked him.
This is so ridiculous. He's on a millimeter, a sliver left of concrete.
Living on the edge.
Find it, that SMG, the weapon for the job. He's not going to look at it. Hobbit, what an incredible round for Cloud9. Hobbit.
Ridiculous.
Hobbit go kill, not a strat we've seen too often.
And now it's just to limit the economy, right? You're not expecting to walk away with the round here. Get a couple of kills, you make sure the CTs can't have the best debuys going in the next one. Your AKs are coming out, but Hobbit, kill after kill after kill, perfectly played.
And the audacity to sit there and not touch your mouse and keyboard and call Mezzi. They'll have about 15 to try and get it down.
If they get it down, Shiro's in a power position.
And they will start to plant. Nades better be good. Oh, denied. Awkward now as Dexter's pieced together the double. Shiro sandbag, scary. If Hobbit could just plant. And he will. Until Roy pushes through, knows the value in denying that plant. Shiro has killed everyone. He might die after time. They have got the opportunity. Oh, and he will. Roy takes him down and leaves him with 3,100.
Or not, he needs to drop that AWP, and he's got enough cash to do exactly that. So Shiro will get one back regardless, and he can drop a Galil, so it isn't the end of the world here. But this is the thing, that util to stall out the plant, that was the key. You could see that coming through the entire time. They had the checkmate in that round.
No, nor he. But, I mean, this time, it is going to have to be pretty perfect on the way in. One good Deagle headshot, and it gets awkward. B stares down, Afro onto Buster, that's Perfecto, needs another. Look at the time, he gets it! Cloud9, one more from Perfecto. They have to be defusing, doesn't have the kit, they're gonna do it. A 12th round stolen away, and a quad kill from Perfecto.
The Electronic Tech9 entry kill into an empty B bomb site because of a heavy rotation from Fnatic to make sure they can clear out the ramp into Perfecto orbit.
Oh, the B anchor probably kicking himself at Dexter, trying to provide as much support as he can. Just the Desert Eagle might have the weapon if he can scavenge. 3v3, finds the rifle. Gap in the smoke. Dexter, Perfecto, no flash for this. He's walking in, and Perfecto set for success now. As are Cloud9, a must-win round for both of these squads. Roy, stubborn, refuses to submit, refuses to surrender. 2-on-2, low HP. Oh, and Afro profits with the nade. He started this, and he's gonna have to finish it as well. Shiro, 6 HP, adjusts, and closes out for Cloud9. 1-on-1, a 1v2 for Shiro. Bang, onto Roy. Knows the nade came from that side. He doesn't need much to take his shot. We'll have a lot of information here. This is a powerful position to save on the absence of utility. Well, Afro's dead now. Feeling the futility of defense against Cloud9. That's another body drop. Roy gave it a pot shot, and yep, 3 left from Cloud9 to take Fnatic's pick away. Crims, next victim, sprayed on down. Oh. Nice combination with Dexter, but Buster beating Mezzi. We've said that before. And Shiro pegging it, not interested. Down the ramp, sprinting away, want to make sure they can finish it here. Their best opportunity to do so, and with Buster taking all that space, he has single-handedly guaranteed this round. Unless Crims does something ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, you don't see that every day. Strafing in.
Trying something outside of the map, not outside of the box. As, it is just Dexter now. Has had a good map, but it hasn't been enough. 25 kills in total for the newly appointed Fnatic in-game leader. Has one available. He can sneak up behind here. 2 spotted, just can't connect the dots. Perfecto takes him down, and that's going to be the first map victory for new look Cloud9, 16-13. Mezzi tasked now with be on his lonesome as Crims. He's the next just to go walking down the lazy river.
It's Buster. Caught by him. Coming in. Mezzi, this is what he was primed and ready for. Still got 23 bullets for the rest of these guys. 3 of them congregating in main and making their way in successfully. Electronic, nice double.
Oh!
Yeah, lots of damage. Dexter finishes the job. They cancel the plant as well. On jail, tagged up is Perfecto. And he's alone now. Great shot out of Roy. Straight to the head with the USB at 1v2. Perfecto overwhelmed at Fnatic. Start off with the W. Strong first game on Vertigo. Dexter not going to be cleared out and contributing. Oh, snaps into the third as well. No help needed. Dexter even gets himself out of trouble.
Beautiful. Textbook.
Perfect. Perfecto and Shiro locked. Can they keep it a complete clean sheet here for Fnatic? It certainly would really aid the longevity of their run in this map. With all 5 alive, not for the first time, they are making bank.
It's not just all 5 alive.
Bug molly on Hut.
Yeah.
And you can do pushes, but no. Electronic onto Roy.
Whoa.
Oh, and Perfecto catching Dexter. So this is CT aggressions, but they've been cut down to size, so punished for their attempt.
I should push B now. How about ready for this? Converts. Well, now in a 2-on-5 situation, just need to group up and finish together here to Cloud9. They've got the util for this. Hobbit going to search him first. That's good information to Mezzi's position, but guess what? Electronic's low.
Yeah, he can isolate these duels by throwing the molly down. And Buster's trying to get, hey, the Afro's ready for him. Oh, you thought you had the gap now, or you're in limbo.
They have to go B. Mezzi's dropped towards Temple here. Good angle to fight Dark.
Very good angle for Dark. 2 through Dark, bomb through main. Electronic first victim, Perfecto, eaten by the Mezzi Kalashnikov. And it's Fnatic's round, a stunning recovery. 5 kills.
This was way too individualistic out of Cloud9 early on. Hobbit and Buster, 3 kills, and then the low HP of Electronic gets mowed up by Mezzi. He ain't missing those.
Yeah, credit to Afro as well. Yeah, Mezzi definitely gets magic number, you'd think. Crims, ready, received. Shiro onto Roy, glyph clear. They know Mezzi typically occupies the site as well. They're looking for Crims, no help from Mezzi. Spoke too soon, he gets him. Perfecto threatening, but caught, and now the advantage held by Fnatic.
I think they're expecting more of a heavy mid or more of a heavy A type of setup. They're still going into B, and there's 3 players once more for Fnatic. Haven't really bucked the trend with their setups too much. Afro's AWP, the next fight available. I think he would have been spotted there.
Me too. Shiro's going to be on that angle and collects a very important frag, an equalizing frag.
But look at this, cutting him off.
Shiro, aware, nope, not ready. Fires off a shot, misses that. Buster, however, has got A on lock. Dexter frustrated. Messi motivated, he's down as well. And now a 1v2.
Buster's coming back, they're going to take this fight together. Oh, no, they're not!
Catches him in the air, that's the bomb carrier. A perfect timing for the engagement. Buster can... You come up clutch, Crims knows what's up. Bang! An AWP kill from Crims to secure it for Fnatic. Much damage.
They should be hearing the burning, I think, from water. Buster should hear that.
Bang! Still profits, Buster's dead. And already Hobbit down. Dexter, good for 1 in the round. Crims as well from Dark. It seems Fnatic have done enough. It's up to Shiro to change the dialogue. A fired off shot. They know there's a last man to stand, and Afro.
Buster pushed up in A main, so good map control here from Cloud9. It's Electronic will find another opener. Afro falls.
17. He is hurling Cloud9 into a competitive scoreline.
He's 5-1 in openings.
Yeah.
5-1 in openings.
I mean, he has more kills than 3 of them combined.
Oh!
And Mezzi finds them both. Dark clear. He says Roy overcommits. He thought he had Hobbit dead to rights, but he lives on. A second kill from Hobnob. And Dexter makes sure that's it. Shiro in a 1v2. Do not write this man out of the clutch. 15 seconds. It's odd stacked against him. Dexter catches the timing, and Fnatic
here to respond.
Actually, an MC providing all of the observing goodness for this attempt into the site. Retake, bomb ticking, bodies dropping. Roy and Mezzi comfortable. Headshots hitting, eyes are rolling, and Fnatic running towards a 10th.
Oh, look at the fight in the face. Grabbing the head and shaking him. Fnatic up to the double digits here. Both pistols. It's a CT
That's
plan.
the volley. Where do they go for? Okay. Safe. Back timing. Supreme. As Afro confirmation of at least the other one coming out from main. And it's secure. Saves them from a real Orky Momo there. Mentioned it before. I want to make sure we identify that Electronic did have 6 opening duels, participated in 6, 5 successful, and then he has the highest in the server as well. This is a real opportunity for Roy.
Needs 2. One's not enough.
It needs to be multiple. Hobbit adjusts in time. Perfecto, quick to communicate. Dexter and Afro going to play upon the fade and hope they can isolate a duel or 2. It is a 2-on-2. On the second layer of the alphabet.
Both got smokes.
Spotted. Bomb spotted. That'll get the rotation moving. They're on a timer now. There's the smokes you discussed. Reaction to go wide is from Electronic. Can he find more impact? He's not done. Oh, but Dexter does force him out of the round. And another from Dexter! The multi-kill to level the odds. And look at the time. They're milking every second of it. Diligently. AWP is posted. Dexter's dead. Where's that bomb, Afro? A 1v2 with Buster wrapping main. Exposed and disposed of. 10-12.
Almost got out of control again. Getting too much done. It was one of the lower ranked roster changes. Even hearing from other pros, it was a bit scoffed at. This is 15. Not sure what you meant to do with 3 USPs and a P2K against a fully bought up Fnatic. Just walks on into your site here. Afro with another. Mollies are there as well. There's plenty of util to pluck them all apart, isn't there?
Yeah, 3 of them have conceded heavy damage, but the damage insignificant as Perfecto will finish off Mezzi as Fnatic secure their 15th. A 5-round run demanded of Cloud9. Gap to work with Molly. Oh, yeah, hang on. Hang on, off the flash, pushing in, Electronic, dead! What a play! Roy flattens the defense in mid, Buster present, noted, naded, and eliminated. Roy contributing heavily, it's lining up for 3, Ancient. 2 clicks away for Fnatic.
uncertain at Cloud9. They haven't just darted on over. They're worried about mid lurks, and well, now they know it's B.
And it's given them all the space they needed. Mezzi down goes looking. Roy dumping Util. Quake it in their boots. A risk taken by Shiro. And Perfecto gone too. Fnatic force a third. Ancient is where we'll separate them here in the opening game. Roy and Dexter, they are very desperate to take this fight ahead of the curve. Not worked out well for Dexter. Roy nearly two, but it's Electronic who's already secured the site. A lovely find through the smoke onto Afro. And so, yeah, sure, forced to start on the T side, but starting the T side strong. Cloud9 looking for their pistol.
Need to tighten up some of these situations, don't they? Desk highlighting on the T side when they lost out on a 2-on-5 situation. Bit of a blunder. Don't want to let the same happen again here. Crims has already found the first incision.
Yeah, and that means Ramp might likely clear. Locked in cave if they can just isolate Buster. Electronic spotted out. Buster stubborn. Oh, they got the info. They know where you are. Oh! Mezzi doing the dirty. He has to find it now. Buster will secure it, but keeps the sweat on the brow. Cloud9 leave with the round. Versus Fnatic's defense. Roy, that's what he was waiting for. Strikes into one. Hobbit keeps it level. Mezzi spotted. Comms flowing, still damage. Another expected. It's Shiro onto Mezzi. 2-on-2 now. The T side. Counting on Shiro and his AWP. Afro 2 from his. Can he find the third? The most important. Oh, well, Cloud9. And Dexter picks up the kit and goes to hold it. Held by Afro. They're playing it perfectly. Calls the bluff. And Fnatic take the round. Shiro not going to be getting his AWP back as well. Dexter readies himself for battle. Rejig of the setup as well. Roy, Dexter, Mezzi, all present. Afro catches mid. And Roy, Molotov down low. That's a big spray from Dexter onto Perfecto. Into the site, looking for the plant. Mezzi knows the lineup, does manage to deter and adjust into Buster. Oh, but from behind, he's ready for everything. Mezzi delivers individually. 3-5 the scoreline and a gift.
Oh, thank God they can get out here because, yeah, that looked dicey.
Oh, Mezzi handed his ass by Shiro through the smoke.
Okay, you can't get out. Dex is the low one.
Yeah,
this one really sucks now for Fnatic.
It gets worse, Chad, as well. Look at this crunch into Roy and Afro. Failed himself out of trouble. They both strike and both successful. They are very low. Molly could be perfect. Roy tries to take the chance. He gets away with it. And Crims has already caught Buster towards A main.
They're all
low. Wait, Dexter. Can't believe he's got another there. That's a lovely find considering his HP.
Perfecto's going to win this. He's going to win this.
Okay, this is going to be a one hell of a 1v4. A quick find in the first two. Faking out.
He has no idea.
Yeah, Afro should be able to spank his bottom, and Fnatic will take 5. Electronic, first duel. Afro, profits, Shiro, trading. Not really a fight for a FAMAS versus an AWP.
Needs to make sure he doesn't drop this bomb here. 29 seconds left on the clock. They need to group up. Crim's coming to search through Donut. They need to push the issue towards A. Dexter around the world may have done this.
Deagle doesn't find it. They're still coming. Dexter is coming behind him, sure, but Mezzi and Roy, they have to slow them down. 14 seconds. 14, 12. They still can plant. Dexter, the unknown entity, going for the safe plant. No time for him to disrupt that. But perhaps the element of surprise. Buster's moonwalking into him. There's timing on this. Buster's back is completely turned. And he's going to hold his trigger. Now he strikes. Shiro looking for the trade, gets the smoke out. Oh, gets the info. He knows what's up. A 10-second diffuser ahead of him, unless he can find the kit, flashes through, ready for the duel. Shiro's ready to stand and bang, a dink exchange, it's 9. Locked in for Cloud9. Nation of early aggression. Lots of nades. Perfecto throws a flash for good measure. Oh, and he connects a bullet as well. Will they clear Hobbit? Hidden on the site, needs to go down. Roy provides lots more bodies. It's really deathmatch here. And it's all Fnatic in the feed. 3 in unison. They take the site, running into the stack, and it still looks practically flawless. Buster closes the gap. Electronic 2, Crim should have him, and there you have it. Ace on Cloud9 right now.
No kit here for this retake. So Cloud9, you have to make decisions to make them now. Electronic wants to get into the fight and takes down Roy. A chance now.
Dexter remain. He'll be late. Afro should have Perfecto. Tags him up through the corner of the box, and now gonna make the same mistake again. With Hobbit gone, Buster holding. That is not gonna work out well. An Electronic limited. He does do damage. They're on the diffuse, a 10-second diffuse. They cannot be disrupted, and Fnatic switching up the pace. I mean, Shiro's options limited by the flames, but not completely impossible for him to contribute.
Smokes are fading.
This is a problem. Electronic nearly takes them both down. Crims, very impressive reaction from him. He gets off of the plant, and ooh, Afro lives to fight another day. Shiro's AWP is found. Just one whistling past their hip, and Afro will finish the job onto Shiro. So taking away the AWP as well. This sets Fnatic up for a bit of a slam dunk. 12 secure.
Yeah, they can try and fortify, get in towards Temple, but Perfecto slinking closer might go overlooked. Afro barrel spotted, but Crims is here, the contingency.
Oh, wow, the jumpy gets the info, and Perfecto hits the no-scope.
A 1-on-2.
He has to win it. His teammates furious at themselves, and it's come down to this. Mezzi swings out, great headshot, but it's Perfecto to nail it, and that one is a tilter. Cloud9.
The Afro kill, the Afro kill, sure, but you feel like Crims has him every day of the week there.
This is how it started. Chad, check this one out onto Hobbit.
So Mezzi with the fade back in the smoke. I don't know. We don't see anything there.
You did. You saw 2 pixels before he went into the smoke.
Oh,
and that shot.
No scope.
Check the last one as well. I reckon that's nuts too. Oh! Bloody hell. Perfecto the AWPer.
Here it is again.
Look, ready? Watch this. Bang.
Oh my god.
2 or 3 frames of a head, a tip of a head.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, right?
But then you cut to Hobbit as Perfecto clutches up. I bet it's a very different story. He has the donut side, but Cloud9 have the weapons. Mezzi still fighting for donut, spotting out towards the Temple for aggress. Mezzi's deagle good. Buster, 2 on the retake out of Temple. Shiro's AWP onto Crims, and now Fnatic really running out of hopes. Staring at a smoke, and it does extinguish the flames, and not right for the smoke to fuse. It's gonna be recovered by C9.
Ooh, that info they got over towards Cave coming just in the nick of time, right? And obviously it's gonna be a brawl on this B side.
This is gonna be hectic. Hobbit responsible for ramp side. Roy and Crims surging into it. Oh no, a team flash. Dexter blinds up Mezzi, and it's only 1 for Fnatic on the way in. These defenders are comfortable, and all of those heroic openings of triple boost B lane.
The job done. Faffed around with the second boost for way too long, and look at this little shark in the water. He's head over the fence. Hello, Shiro. You're not going to catch this one. But that is the type of round. Fnatic getting the opener and not being able to punish. They knew it was the AWP of Shiro that they took down. It took them way too long to get themselves organized for the finish. Right, they're pushing.
They're retrieving. Spotted. Executed. Roy will build another, but the AWP has fallen into Buster's hands, and now he can perhaps equalize. Not from behind, it's Mezzi. And so, with 1 frag in it, a recovered round out of Fnatic. This is the tipping point. Oh, Mezzi! Instantaneous on the headshot. Buster and Roy having a bit of a battle here on A. Mezzi caught by Shiro. Great angle and profitable. Buster to be run down. They swing through. Bomb lost. Cloud9 taking us the distance as overtime looms. And Afro, the last of full OT. Inseparable in regulation.
Fnatic continuing on this T campaign. Flashes are ready from Dexter. Out mid once more. Crims wants to fight, and the flashes are good. Crims got the opener, but Buster, he's got the trades.
Wow. Mezzi and Crims down to Buster. He is having a great third map, isn't he? Yeah, 23. 23, but still above 20 in regulation. Nice contributions. And Shiro not falling foul to the jiggle. Catches Roy. Molotov forces him forward. He is committed to this fight now, and the barrel bait swing through, ready for Dexter. Shiro not falling for any of your silly tricks. Whoa, Afro, that is ridiculous to start. A quick scope in an impossible clutch, eats the flash. Hobbit goes wide, and Cloud9 will take the first of overtime.
It's going to get you down to just about that 20-second mark. Now blocked towards the ramp. It couldn't be more perfect Fnatic. This is brilliant stuff. Just have to hold on.
It's going to be very, very hustle and bustle to finish after these smokes do fade. Has Dexter really got a gap on that? He's playing so close to it. Missed Molly. Doesn't have too much to work with. Getting pushed to Dexter. Takes down Hobbit, delays them further. 15 and counting. And backs are turned as Mezzi will activate for one, but still Cloud9 are fragging. The Perfecto's left alone and it's Afro. Go forward, he knows it's only busted. He'll just take this duel head on. One-on-one, baby, you're reloading, that's fine. I've got an AWP with your name on it. 3-on-2, Fnatic, 2 frags away. Afro, oh, missed the shot. Shiro on the AWP, hits it on the second. A second too much to ask as Perfecto's got a clutch, otherwise this is Fnatic's. Knocking Cloud9 to the lowers on the first day of play. Perfecto spots out Roy, knows he's on the headshot box. They both double peek, it's Fnatic's. Hard fought, impressive scenes.
And take on some of the big boys in Group B. It won't be an easy road to the playoffs of Cologne. Fast out into the A site, it's a donut split, but main's getting taken back, and G2 have so many players and so much control. They will just swipe the ball clean of Astralis. 2-on-4, Stairs lost in the smoke, and Blame goes back to maybe an empty B bomb site. Nico's keeping an eye on it though, and he's got support, so this should just be dead in the water.
Yeah, look at it, man. G2 are just swarming here. Sure, might have had a chance on that first guy, but you weren't going to go any further than that. Because, you know, we kind of gloss over it when you're talking changes. Is the one-on change man in Device. He's been fantastic since his return. Hello, JKS was on for the ace right there, but he won't quite get it, will he? G2 are full grouped over here in middle. They want to make some moves, and JKS opens the round. They know the location of the M4. The AWP was last spotted over towards B.
Oh dear.
Right now, both m0NESY and JKS have taken up position over towards the lane, and that's another kill for these hero guns. Oh, but it's swiftly returned back the other way. JKS, the last one of the hero weapons standing. He'll put it to good use. He's done a lot of damage on this flank up through middle. How much can the pistols be expected to get away with? That dink is nice. A bit more damage downrange means that G2 can give this 2v2 a look in.
They've not got a kit though, that's the big problem. And once Device clears out this flank, he can try and cover the cross onto Borup. He has his back turned, Borup must swing, and he shuts it down, thank goodness.
They're going to keep replenishing util, but here's the push.
Yeah, JKS anti-flash, but the second one gets him as they come swinging. Great entry for Borup again. 3-on-2, Astralis have the sight, but as you said, those timings are aloof, those smokes are fading quickly, and nades are being pulled. HooXi not seen getting into the corner, and Buzz takes a step too far. Blame has him trapped, but flashed out. HooXi looks for a second, and Device is now in the clutch up against the Kid.
Yeah, the go v the Kid. This is a big one. Device on the line, AWP in hand. m0NESY, oh, little jump check. Device knows he's been spotted, going to try and reposition a play around the bomb. Knows he can win this without ever even fighting m0NESY. m0NESY's the one feeling all the pressure in this clutch. Tap on the bomb. Device will swing it, and m0NESY nails the shot. Perfectly played in the 1v1. Did exactly what he had to do, and that gives him the fight that wins the round for G2.
Dude, m0NESY just makes every clutch so easy, and it's even just the micro details that you pointed out. That little jump check behind the box, he's almost impossible to hit, but he gets info, and that's what forces Device. Easy shot for m0NESY. That flash does nothing. 5-on-3, and m0NESY re-aggressive.
I like this move, you know, it looks kind of crazy because you're thinking they're up 5v3, but he wants to remain mobile on this AWP, right? He wants to keep them guessing, and by taking this real estate, he holds a very serious sightline once again over towards the lane. They've kind of been using m0NESY as an area denial weapon, right? He just kind of takes these lines, takes this space, and safeguards the fact that it can't be the B play. And so once more, G2 have got a lot of resources leaning over towards mid, leaning over towards donut. They are more than ready for this A play.
The HooXi is loose today. He's not been a liability on B. He's often gone 1-for-1 at worst case, which is fine. We've seen him on MP9s, you know, B AKs, so decent rounds out of HooXi right now. You can't be saying anything against it. 7-5, and another one of Astralis' ideas is thrown in the bin. Back to the B walk. Good timing on HooXi's peak. Again, the hero of this CT side, and Nico is right beside as these two players put up what seems to be round 15. Blame and Buzz on a retrieval mission.
And you can feel that G2 think they've done enough, that they've won this round, right? They shut down the mid play. Now they've got the bomb outside of B. They know that they've pulled the wall over Astralis' eyes here. So a fantastic back and forth in this game. And in the end, G2 are the ones able to...
They can redo it. They can give it another go. Hunter has a second, but the flank is in, and Device has already executed that man, dropping his bounty on the ground. There's Hooksy around the corner. Device caught on a reload, might get bailed out, or at least traded by Stare. Astralis can reset. They've already caused a ruckus in this round, a 4-on-3, where G2 are quaking at their boots.
Yeah, every bone in your body's almost telling you that you need to try and pressure this deep mid player before he gets away, and so JKS will do exactly that. It's traded back by BlameF, who takes it one step further, nails them from the cubby. The bomb now loose in middle, and Nico left in this one all alone. Now, he's been a little quiet in this game, has Nico? Hasn't really been in a position.
They're already splitting up. This is a perfect call for Astralis. Nico needs kills, and they're not even going to be offered. This one is unwinnable for Nico. Even if he finds Blame, and he won't do that. 3 kills for BlameF, selling it by himself. Was G2 go very quick up the lane as well. Blame on an off angle catches his, but continued aggression from Stare as he gets flashed through on the cave and takes another opener, trying to take the AK. Lost in the smoke. Nico will not forget nor forgive.
Honestly, up through the ramp, and Nico trying to gain entry into the cave. 50-50 angle, and he'll choose wrong. There's a flash teed up out of Device, and that allows Buzz a very easy path. Him and Borup lock down B between the two of them. Yeah, and because they only had one smoke here, you had to pick an angle. You can't deal with all of them, even though Nico gets this kill with some time left. Hang on,
they have
the
to
bomb
go
actually
now.
going to come back.
Now
They've got a full run. They've got to run on this. Even slowing down for a second could cost them, and Monacy did.
Got to go through
Rooting
mid.
in through middle, yeah, it's the only option. And now Astralis, it all becomes clear. The lack of that smoke at CT gave them open sight lines. They know that it's not the A play anymore, so it's got to be B. It's got to be where Nico resides. Can he hold the site long enough? Nico's dead. Stare has destroyed G2 in this round. And Hunter, as he plugs in these digits, he's got to find his way in the 1v2. Device will not let him have it. That beautifully done for Astralis.
Sure, they get the bomb plant, but that was never going to happen. Trapped in on default with Device locking you in. Stare does the impossible.
Crazy.
That's why they picked this kid up.
Yeah, you know, that's why he was touted. It's, you know, the kind of... It's this awkward 50-50 angle. And once again, look to be fruitful for Astralis. Little ugly from Borup. Honestly not able to punish that swing out into the cave. They play through the molly. They play ahead of it. This is a very uncomfortable round for Stare. He is kind of in this no man's land in the site, so they try to tee him up with flashbangs. He's going to take the space back. Beautifully done from Stare. Creating something from nothing for Astralis. Doing it all. Just JKS left standing, but he's going to bring it down to a 1v1. BlameF, full HP, and all the reasons to win this round. All JKS has is this plant. Gonna back up, look to play around it. Ready for the cave swing, and even though he lands the tag, it's BlameF, the captain.
For the flash, he hunts Monacy on the AWP, and then he goes back in for more with a flashbang. That's such a ballsy play for Stare. This guy is not scared of G2 right now. And the results are speaking for themselves. More and more clutch rounds coming through for Astralis. Another 1v1. Good flash.
On this T side, Nico's been the guy to find rounds for G2, and this one's got to be no exception, right? He started the round off taking space at B. If he can box them in a little bit along, if he can force a bit of respect on this retake, that would mean the world to G2. It's Monacy to find it, and Nico follows up with a gnarly tap. Can't go any further, however. And now it is left onto Monacy. Doesn't have the big green. He would love it right now. And they've heard these steps. They know he's out at long. Now it's a bit of a mind game. Bomb not planted for Monacy. Nearly catches Blame crossing in. But Monacy has got to push up. He's got to close the gap. And in doing so, he plays right into the hands of Buzz.
That is Blame playing the...
Yeah, it's forced him into this kind of awkward angle. He has support nearby.
It's a donut pick.
But the bomb's still coming back B, going into the Astralis stack, and there's not really enough time left to change your mind on this. Device wins that first one, and now can re-smoke the cave. Stare can hold that. That frees up Device to go and play for this ramp fight. G2 are going to try and change this one. Oh, the bomb's going all the way back through spawn. I really don't know if there's time for this, JKS. I don't know, Justin. He's got to have his trainers on. He's got to be running as fast as he can.
Yeah.
This will be a buzzer beater of a round if G2 want to do it.
It's lost. There's nothing you can do. 20 seconds on the rotate.
They can't do it. They can't do it. They've lost this map. They've lost this map to time. Astralis didn't even realize that they were winning the map right now. That is mad. They'd relegated this to the save, but it gets so muddled.
Made there, confusing us. Astralis coming in with a fresh squad and confident display, but Nico answers with some shots of his own. 3 kills with the P250, all down middle, and Stare is a dead man. He just needs to make it so. G2 can just run their way at him. Knives are out, and Nico comes in with a bang. But yeah, it did hurt for Nico, and towards the end of that T side, some of those entry rounds that...
All right, Device.
Go on.
All right. New look Deve on the mag. Doesn't get shared. Device! 2 kills off of his mag 7 makes this round very interesting now. It's just JKS with the bomb and apartments. He can't drop out anymore. Instead, yeah, the onus would have to be on these players in middle, moving up through short to alleviate some of this pressure. m0NESY's trying to do that right now, but he's got his work cut out for him. m0NESY has to be the guy to open this. m0NESY's got to be the guy that brings them into the fold, and he never even accounts for Pit. He is dead to the Buzzed Eagle, who comes alive in the nighttime down in the pit. No SWAT in this fly, not in this round. Just Nico left standing. First kill goes his way, but it is a mammoth task here. This is a real mind game taking place here. Nico, cognizant that he could have been heard, but he's got to believe. Taps on it, and Blame F still collects. They've lost rounds to not planting before, so every bone in your body thinks he's going to commit to the plant, and yet Blame F, quick reactions up through Banana, plays it perfectly. When Device gifts you a double opener on the Mag 7, smoke that gives the illusion that they can wrap CT, but it's actually HooXi walking it to make contact first. Blame F going to deal with Hunter. Spam damage coming in. HooXi looking worse for wear as he's trapped in the library on an island here, and Blame F. Whoa, the rooting back through the molly is kind of crazy. Thought he would have pushed further afield. But the rest of the gang will hold the line. No problems for Astralis yet. Nico looking to cause them. He's got m0NESY, the man who created all those opportunities in the last round, left alongside him here. But quite the crossfire to deal with. Borup and Buzz split between Pit and Sight. G2 have got to be heads up in these fights. They're aware of this crossfire. They're cognizant of it. Nico can't find it though, and that crossfire...
Here by the captain of G2. Is he going to go further though? Device is ready for that. Haven't seen the orb start in that position. That changes everything. G2 pick up the pace in mid, double stack, Blame there to trade, and with a Molotov down, there's nothing G2 can do. They're being dragged back and forth across the map, and now back into the orb.
Yeah, Device left here alone on the AWP, going to get smoked off in just a second. They're further afield than he was ready for. Nico is right next to him, looking to knock out this orb from the other side. Going to drop that smoke at CT, but they hear the tag on the molly. Nico burns! It spreads last second, and it follows him into the smoke. Now that smoke fades, causing nothing but problems. At least m0NESY baits the peek from Device. That's something. But they're waiting with a nade stack. They're waiting with the nade stack back in spawn. Blame is still even over at A. They tap on the bomb, they bait the nades out, and now they look to hunt down these 2 players on the spawn side. m0NESY can't do it. Stare holds the line.
Device giving it up to the double nades. G2 read the double nades. They chase both players in spawn. Poor Nico. That looks unbelievable. That actually spreads and takes him down. Even after he drops off the top of the coffins. Feel like the smoke would cover you there.
Oh, Device swinging around on the short side. First contact made at HooXi. Borup dies immediately down in the pit, so this is all eyes on Device. This is one man versus the world. Oh, and Device thrives in this environment. Look at him go. Finally locked out by Nico. But he did what he had to do and then some in this round. Nico's been the one guy to make it happen for G2. The one guy to try and bring them back into the fold. He needs this clutch, and he won't be able to find it. Stare again and again, locks G2 out of these critical moments.
Hit. There's only Device there, though. They're entrenched within the bomb site. Nico needs something magical in from long side. It's JKS moving in first, doesn't clear his corner. Baron takes one. There's a backstab for Stare, and they start to fall. G2 with no solution, no answer to this call from Astralis, and it's a pistol round to boot on the back of a beautiful CT side.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think when we've looked at this so far, we've touted the individuals for G2. I think that with how that first half ended, and now the fact that you don't win the pistol, and when you're in the serve,
More than just the one dig.
just crazy. We're in another spot where it's like Nico has to win this round. Essentially, he's got to get out with a multi-kill here. One kill from him. Deagle up close. Oh, he's deadly with it. Another from Nico, and MOUZ lines them up. An unlikely combo come together on that B site for G2.
The wildness at the start of this half will not be ending soon. Astralis will meet them there every step of the way. Fantastic deagling from Nico.
If and when Astralis take fights, they've only sim players at B, so they rotated a third man over. That's left it all on the double pit setup. JKS is overran.
Nice
Hunter
shots.
gets out with 2. He's done what he had to in this round to turn the advantage in G2's favor. Second one to follow. Buzz swings on the back of it. A light sprinkling of damage. He's drawing attention away from Device, and Device will combine. They find a killer piece. It's left onto Nico, who's running out of time, and Device will not let them pass. Astralis picking up the pace on this B play. Nico's underhanded a smoke to cause a bit of chaos in the pool. Flashed in. He's going to play on the back of it, and Nico puts a leash on the Astralis B play. MOUZ back turn on Blame F. That one's free, and it's just Buzz left to beat. MOUZ and Nico combine for 4 between them.
And their buy rounds will not last long. Back to pistols, back to pace, into B, and in your face, MOUZ! 3 digs in 3 shots, and he wants every single one.
Have you ever seen something like that? My goodness! These two can find their footing. I mean, that's probably player of the year right there. Look at this! Unbelievable scenes! Like it's a pug! Like it's easy!
Like it's on rails. Uh-oh.
He's going to be isolated over at long. Won't really be able to be involved here. And his teammates are run down inside of the site. JKS dead after 1, and HooXi, sure, he arrives now, but he's got to get something out of it. And the one and done does not tip the scales enough to make this a safe bet for the G2 round. However, MOUZ and Nico, these are the 2 candidates you want left standing if you're G2. You believe in these 2 to win you the round. Blame F as the captain, but right now he's just got to worry about himself. He's boxed in at the back of the site, and now they know about him. The info there for G2, they run him down, and just like that,
Do it on gunfire alone.
oh, but Hunter's dead immediately. MOUZ moves in with the AWP. He's gone as well. JKS from down in the pit, from bottom of the board, looks to try and safeguard this for G2. Take a bow, Justin, as he looks to make this happen. Blame F backstabbed, and it's JKS from the pit to send them packing and lock in a 3-map series. But an epic series deserves an epic conclusion. And so let's get into this without further ado. Device opens up. HooXi with the reply, making his debut at Cologne, in with a double. And he's going to send Astralis down lower.
He's never been to the Lanxess. He's never been in the arena, and it is never an easy road to get there. Astralis in a 2-on-4 fighting back, and HooXi tries to spam him through the smoke. The bomb will be planted. That rotate is crept down, but Device is covering. This P250 can be lethal in the post barn, and it will certainly need to be, as it swaps off, in fact, to the dual Berettas, back to the double door. There is no kit. Device can win this round with a couple of well-placed shots. They need to kill him quick together, and Device only puts down 1 more.
It's going to be JKS, the real focal point here. Now the rest of G2 know that this play is coming in at lower. JKS, I like this decision. He backs out of there. He's trying to waste time, trying to be a nuisance, and he's doing a great job of that. JKS does all he has to, and then some. Stare is getting hounded from every single angle. Wherever he chooses to fight, he's open as something. Too many angles, and he's just 1 man. So overran by G2.
This is bad for Astralis, though. This is ultra bad. Nico, will he hold the shot?
Oh my goodness. Trying to get as much as he can out of it. Uses the trigger discipline to execute too. And with that, the round unravels for Astralis. Nico's like a ghost, a ghostly apparition, a demon in the back of the lobby that they were not ready for. And he's even going to hound down another. Beautifully played from Nico. Great round. He'll never realize. And this was what started it all. This ring around the red box.
He doesn't go for too many as well. Just 2 kills is perfect. And I love it when you're making that play, he's telling his teammates.
He's heard players cross down and he looks to apply pressure.
Oh,
that's the bomb dropped. Nico gets that away from Astralis. JKS locked in a fight over at ramp, but the bulk of the pressure is on Hunter down here at lower. He will stand the test of time. Does not let them cross into B just yet. And when he sees that third man, that's his decision. Now just to back up out of there, swinging in on HooXi's contact. A great trade of players making contact first to still get value out of a low HP Hunter. And now it's all on Buzz. JKS tapped out from the heavens. Sure, that's something. And so no chance for Buzz in this 1v3. G2 lock it in. Nico just harassing outside in these rounds. Him and Hunter combining to make this one happen. It's a beautiful sight. And I mean, these were the
pretty desperate decision.
Oh, they're going to try go back outdoor again. You're hoping that m0NESY is trying to reposition on his orb. So you use that against G2. HooXi is the hero of this round, though. Dropping in at the back of the site. The anchor man arrives. And now it's just Device. Knows about the Heaven player, knows about the backside player. There's still one man unaccounted for, and that's making Device uneasy. He's going to try and fight the battle he knows about, and he deals with HooXi. He's ready for that re-peek out of the heavens, and when he isn't given it, he gets suspicious. Why have I not been traded yet? So he'll go hunting, and he finds JKS in the back of the lobby. This is a fantastically played 1-on-3 from Device, but there's one man still to beat. m0NESY gave him the wave earlier on.
Look at this.
Device reply with a smile. And now it's got to be Device's time in the limelight. Bomb retrieved. Plant found. m0NESY out through the door, and Device executes him. Clinically done, and he returns the favor. Beautiful scenes. Device shows how he finds this level of consistency, the experience. It all shines through and is embodied in that clutch.
Just one of the greatest of all time, and the fact that he's still doing it in 2023 in a different Astralis roster with none of the remaining players from his era, and he just pulls out rounds like this every damn day. It's sickening.
In the positions that he knew about, that was how he figured out where the man he didn't know about was, like some sort of ICBM. Look at him. So here we are, JKS aggroing into the lobby. G2 want their revenge. And they're doing it by trying to take away this staging platform for Astralis. They've taken the lobby control, and now Astralis have this awkward decision where they have to try and retake this, that they can't let G2 have it. They don't have any pressure outside. They don't have any presence there, so they've got to go fight for the lobby. And every step of the way, it's thwart with danger. Even though Device is out in the A site, BlameF is pinned in, and they know he cannot be anywhere else. So it's down to Device to deliver again. Molly swings m0NESY wide, and this time he wins it out.
One on ramp. Every other time he's escaped with his life and done more than that as well. Good tag though. He's kind of trapped out here in the corner. They're going to run through the smoke as well. He doesn't know where to look. Blame is right behind him, and G2, they can't save this time. They've got to save the day.
Oh, HooXi's going to keep getting chased here.
Nice
that one
shot.
fight is not the end of the line, but he will quell that aggression through the double doors. Device's Deagle. Domes one. But Nico replies, and things slow down for Astralis. It was in the chaos that they were meant to thrive in this round.
Nice
the
move.
slowdown is not good for them. These smokes fade, and now sight lines are open.
Nico playing this very smart. If they want to leave, this is the only route out. And this is the last place you look.
Oh, on the swing, he's dinked immediately. Nade could find Buzz. Certainly could. Brings him down low, but not enough to get the kill.
Nice.
HooXi returns the favor. The advantage put back in favor of G2. BlameF.
How about another clutch?
It's where Astralis have had to find all their successes, and now it's the man who Said he could take this squad to the promised lands. The captain of Blame F. Left to do it, only himself to worry about here as he slinks into the B site. HooXi has not moved a muscle. Still just waiting. Hunter clears out upper. Now they know it's the B play. HooXi drawing the attention in, making Blame uncomfortable, never giving him a moment of rest here to get set up for this post plant. Util goes out now. Blame F looking to give Astralis 5 at the end of the half, and they nearly line up for him. But Hunter will get the trade. Jeed's all the way in through ramp. This backstab could be timed perfectly. They've got knives pulled. He will only get one from it. That's going to pressure these players out of the heavens on the back of the flash. They've got to fight forward as Hunter corrupts the backline. Bested by Borup, and Buzz floats into the site to tap the bomb. Baiting peaks. Nico finds him. Just Borup in this 1v2. And G2 don't have to fight him. They don't have to give him the satisfaction. And Nico will go hunting anyway as G2 re-smoked in at the double door. This is starting to get really awkward. You've imposed a horrible situation here. You've all got to flood out through Decon and win fight after fight, wave after wave of G2 players ready to meet them there. Hunter goes 1-for-1. The MP9s move into the site. They get up close where they do their best work. But dealing with m0NESY and JKS back in the doors, I mean, that's wishful thinking. And Astralis now try to head out of there, now try to save. G2 with not much to offer in this round. They find it. They deal with that lone B-site player.
Yeah, that's a call of desperation for Astralis, right? If one more shot will do it. He's going to late pop.
I mean, you've spammed it so much, you almost don't believe he could still be here.
Yeah.
Blame F will locate him on that smoke fade and now looks to clean house. The remaining G2 players, like lambs to the slaughter, go into this bomb site up against the rifles.
It doesn't always work, but I like that G2 tried it, right? Just pull out something that everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone's got late util to help JKS out. It's just a lot of smoke spam. Astralis read that very well. They started with 3 on top site immediately, and a 4th came in through main, so it wasn't too much of a surprise. But yeah, G2, they have the room to go for something like that.
Exactly, right? It's the freedom that comes with having 10 chances to close this game out, right? You don't
cycle in. Stair needs to dodge the right ones, but he's blind after an instant. He just commits, staring into the white as he sprays away. Dodges that next one. A nice attempt from Stair. More up on top of the hut with a smoke in his face. Doesn't matter to him. He hits 3 heads, and Hunter has to reset and try and squeeze something out of this round. It's a good escape from Hunter to commit into certain death on that A site.
Device and Buzz, the 2 left up against Hunter. Armed with only the Tech 9. Hunter's looking for a clutch to end this for G2. Early on in this series, this was the only way they could win rounds. Now they look to win the whole series on the back of one. Hunter up close, and the Tech 9 delivers. Hunter with the close, and the uncrowned kings of G2 pick up some steam towards the end of this series. They believed in the 5-man unit, one of the few squads to not make